Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. So we know the syntax of href attribute. Okay, so it is a href equal to, in double quotes, we have to mention the entire URL, whichever URL we want to link or we want to visit on that particular page. Next was a link text. So when I click on this link text, it will take me to that particular URL. So if the link text is not there, we had seen that what will be the output. It will not allow me, or it will not take me to the page or to the URL which I have mentioned over here. Then next we had seen the example that when I click on this visit w3schools.com, it will take me to this https www.w3schools.com. Okay. Then we had seen that there are two types of URL, absolute URL and a relative URL. What was the difference in both? If it is an absolute URL, you have an entire link that is starting from https. And if it is relative URL, you do not have the entire link, or you have a part of a link which doesn't start from https. Okay. So we had seen the examples of both. Then we had also seen that in the HTML links, we have some target attributes. What are those target attributes? The way we open the page. By default, it is getting opened in the same window, which is called as self. But if I want to open it on a separate window or separate tab, we make use of a target attribute as blank. Okay. If we do not mention anything, by default, it is going to take this self. So we had seen the examples of both. When I mention it as blank, that means what? It will open this W3 schools page on a next new window or on a new tab. But if I replace this blank with a self, what is going to happen? It will open within itself. So when I want to go back to the previous page, I have to press that back arrow key. Okay. Then parent and top, I said I will be doing it in the topic when we study about frame. Okay. Then next we had seen is link to an email address. Now many a times if I want that a mail or a web page should have an email where the when I click on that email, it should directly send a mail to that particular person. So when I want to do that, what you're supposed to make use of, you're supposed to make use of an attribute called as, or a concept called as link to email address. In that, what I have to do is I have to use this mail to. Okay. So what is the example, or what is the syntax for it? It is ahref, in double quotes, we have to mention the mail of a person whom I want to send a email. So if you all want to send an email to me, in this mail to, what should be mentioned? My email ID should be mentioned. And in the text, you can write whatever you want. So when I click on that text, by default, you just have to type your email ID and your message or your body, whatever message body you want to type. It will automatically send the mail to me. You do not have to mention to over there, which we generally do in our Gmails. Okay. So that to part is replaced with this mail to link, which is there for providing the email address. Okay. I think we had done up till here, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes or no? So today we will be starting with a new concept called as button as link. That means in many of the web page, I have a buttons, and when I click on that button, it is taking me to the next page. For example, every one of us uses a mobile phone, correct? Which is an Android phone. In many of the application, we have a button. So when we click on a button, it is taking us to the next page. For example, every one of us does an online shopping. So whenever I want to place any order, first I select the product. After I select the product, it will ask me, do you want to add to a cart? So when I click on that button, add to cart, what is going to happen? It will take me to that cart page. Again, when I click on make payment, it will take me to the make payment page. So all these, adding to the cart, making the payment, submit, all these are what? Buttons. So what is there on that button? Web pages are linked on that button. So whenever you want a website where your web pages should link on a button, at that time we make use of this concept, which is called as button as link. So when I click on that button, it is going to take me to a link. What was happening up till here? When I click on this particular text was taking me to a link, or text was taking me to a web page. But here this text is now replaced with the button. Okay. So to use an HTML button as a link, you need to add some JavaScript code. Now, if I want to add the button and a link to a button, I cannot use only HTML. along with this HTML, I have to write few codes of JavaScript. Okay, what is JavaScript? Again, it is a web page designing language like HTML. Okay, so in the HTML itself, I have to add few lines of this JavaScript. What will be the work of HTML? The work of HTML in the code will be to make that web page. But what will be the use of the JavaScript code? This JavaScript code will allow me to create this button. Okay. So JavaScript allows you to specify what happens at certain events, such as click on button. So whenever I have some events, okay, click is an event, scroll is an event, then pressing a key is an event. So when I have any such kind of events happening on my web page, in that at that moment or at that time, I have to make use of JavaScript. Okay. Now let us see the example. So I have a doc type HTML, opening of HTML, closing of HTML, opening of body, closing of body. Then I have a heading that we are going to create a button and we are going to have a link on that button. What is going to happen whenever you click on a button, it will go to an HTML tutorial. So again, these two lines are optional. If you want, you can keep. If you do not want, you can remove. Now what is happening? I am going to create a button. So to create a button, I have used a syntax button on click. Okay. Now this is nothing but your JavaScript code. Okay, where is your JavaScript code? It is inside this HTML. So I have embedded this JavaScript inside the HTML. Okay, so what is your HTML doing? Your HTML is simply creating a web page, but what is your JavaScript doing? It is creating a button. And there is some action on that button. What action is it? An action of click. Okay, so see, button on click. So whenever you click on the button, what should happen? It should take me to this document.location is equal to default.asp. Now, what is this document.location is equal to default.asp? It is nothing but a page. Okay, this is a page. Whenever I click on the button, it will take me to this particular page. I have a text called as HTML tutorial. That means button ka naam kya hai? Button ka naam hai HTML tutorial. So a button with a name HTML tutorial is created. And whenever you click on that button, it will take you to this particular page. Okay, so your button is open over here, button tag is open over here, and your button tag is closed over here. Okay, but in button you have a function or you have an event as on click, therefore you are mentioning it inside the button itself. Okay, so button open hua hai idhar, this is entire thing to open the button, and this is a tag to close the button. Then you have closed your body, you have closed your HTML. Okay, so where is this button? This button is inside your HTML page. Okay, have you understood up till here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Let us copy this code and see what is going to happen when we run it. Okay, so I have copy pasted the code over here. Button is created. What is the name of a button? The name of a button is HTML tutorial. What this button is going to do, this button will open this page default.asp. When it will open, whenever the button is clicked. Okay, so let us save this. You will save with any name with same extension .html. Okay, you can put any name, whichever name you want. Save. Now let us run this code. Okay, so when I execute, can you see a button on the web page?
Yes,
or no?
ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, what is it told that when you click a button, a page should open. So when I click, a page is going to open. Right now, it is not getting open because I have taken the page of your W3 school. Okay, so if you have any page, you can put that page over here or the link of that page over here, and then whenever you click, that particular action or that particular page will get open. Is this understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Just a minute, my system has got hanged. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, please
Yes,
wait.
ma'am.
System has got hang.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, so we have seen how can we create a link by using a button. So in that case, what we have to do is in the HTML code, we have to put the JavaScript code. And how is that JavaScript code for creating a button? You open the button tag. In that, you mention the attribute of on click, which will do an action of on click. That means whenever you click on the button, it will perform the action of opening this particular page. And what is the name of the button? The name of the button is HTML tutorial. And then you have closed your button tag. That means you have created your button by using this syntax, which is a part of your HTML. Why? Because it is mentioned inside the body tag. Okay, is this clear up till here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, next is link titles. Now we have already seen this in chapter 2, how you have to link the titles. It is nothing but it is giving you an extra information about the element. How is that extra information about the element? In the form of a tooltip. Do you all remember that we have mentioned the title attribute, and in that we have mentioned the tooltip. So whenever I am taking my cursor on that particular title, it is showing me a small information in a form of a tooltip. Do you remember this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so how was it? See, inside the A anchor tag with the href attribute, I have mentioned the link, that is w3schools.com. What is the title? Title is go to W3 Schools HTML section. That means what will happen when I click on this, when I execute this code, and when I click on this visit your HTML tutorial, what will happen? It will open this particular page. But when I move the mouse around it, what tooltip information it will give me? It will give me that it has to go to a W3 Schools section. Why this tooltip information will be given? Because I have mentioned it inside the attribute called as title. If you observe, entire href attribute, that is this thing, and entire title attribute, both are the part of your A tag. So this is where your A tag is opening, and this is where your A tag is opening ends, and this is the end tag of A. Now when I run this, let us see whether it is showing that tooltip information or not. See, can you see the tooltip?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
So with the title attribute, I can show the tooltip, and with the href attribute, I have shown a link which is opening the HTML tutorial. Is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. Next is example of using a full URL to link a web page. Now I give you a time of 2 minutes to observe the code, and then I'll ask you this example belongs to which particular URL. Okay, observe the code properly. I'll also ask you what will be the output of this. Okay, have you all seen the code?
Yes.
Okay. Janvi,
Yes, ma'am.
can you tell me what type of URL it is and what will be the output?
Ma'am, it is uh, the output will be the link will be given, and the when on clicking the link, it will go to the page of HTML tutorial.
So what I have to do, where I have to click? I have to click on the link, or where I have to click?
Miss, on the link
What is the name of that link?
www.w3schools.com.
No, Mayur. Mayur, can you answer? Mayur. Okay, Meet. Meet has raised his hand.
Ma'am,
Huh.
on the web page it will display HTML tutorial, and whenever we click it, it will take us to a page of W3 schools.
Yeah, but if you see the link, it is which type of URL?
Absolute URL.
Correct. So whenever I'm making the use of this full URL to link any web page, that means that full URL is nothing but absolute URL. Okay. So when I say I'm using absolute URL means what? I'm making use of full URL. And when I say I'm using full URL, it is nothing but I'm making use of absolute URL. So both have different names, but the concept is same. Even if it is full URL, it will be starting from HTTPS. Even if it is absolute URL, it will be starting from HTTPS. Okay. Is this understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So when I click
Yes,
on
ma'am.
when I click on this HTML tutorial, what will happen? It will take me to w3schools.com. Okay. Yes or
Yes,
no?
ma'am. Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Now, another concept is what? It is going to link to a page which is located in an HTML folder on a current website. That means my website is what? w3schools.com is my current website. In that website, I have many folders. Now, if you see this website, okay, this website has, now this website has many folders. Can you see these are the folders? Okay. HTML editor is one of the folder. HTML basic is one of the folder. Elements is one of the folder. Attribute is one of the folder. So if you scroll, there are n number of folders. Okay. Now what is happening when I am talking about this? It is linked to a page in the HTML folder on a current website. Which is my current website? w3school.com is my current website. What is that website having? That website is having n number of pages, but those pages are in the form of different folders. HTML reference folder, HTML geolocation as a folder. Now what I'm trying to do is, from that current website, I want to access a page in one particular HTML folder. Now observe what is going to happen. Now when I click on HTML ID, what it is taking me, it is taking me to this ID page. Okay. Now when I go to this ID page, is there a change in the link over here? Yes. Previously it was only w3schools.com/html. Now it is w3schools.com/html/htmlid.asp. Yes or no? Which means what? htmlid.asp is a page inside the folder HTML, and that folder is inside the link w3schools.com. Have you understood this? I repeat again. Previously previously I had a link which was only w3schools.com. In that, when I say when I click on w3schools.com, I have n number of folders. Attributes folder, Elementus folder, HTML styles is a folder. If I want to go to the style folder, I click on the style folder. When I go to the style folder, what gets added to my link? html_styles.asp. That means a web page which will talk about html styles.asp. But from where did I open this page? I opened this page from a folder called as HTML. Where was this folder HTML? That folder was inside w3schools.com. Okay, so the first part of the link is nothing but the main page. The second part of the link, differentiated by the slash, is nothing but the folder. And the third part of the link, again separated with the backslash, is a web page which I want to access and which is a part of the folder. Okay, so if I want to do such kind of navigation inside my website, what am I supposed to use? I'm supposed to use this concept, that is link a page located inside a folder on the current website. Is the name of the current website there on the link? Yes, the name of the current website is there, w3schools.com. So in that case, what am I supposed to do is see the code. Doc type HTML, open the HTML tag, close the HTML tag, open the body tag, close the body tag, open the reference tag or a reference attribute with an anchor tag. Mention only the page which you want to open inside a particular folder. So what is this default.asp? Default.asp is nothing but a page, web page, which I want to open. Where is that page? It is inside the HTML folder. So when I click on this HTML tutorial, what is that HTML tutorial going to do? It will open the page default.asp, which is inside the folder HTML. Okay. So have you understood? So if I
But ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
there isn't mentioned the link of the page in which the folder is there.
So that is what I'm telling you. I've already opened the current website, and from the current website, if I want to navigate, I will simply add this much part. Now, if you want to see the logic of this, let me show you. Where am I? I am into the current website. Okay, www.w3schools.com. अभी मुझे इसके अंदर एक folder में जाना है. So what I will add with this link is only HTML. When I add this, it is going to take me to that particular folder. Did you see the output?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
अभी मुझे और इसके मैंने w3schools.com वापस टाइप किया क्या? नहीं किया. मैंने सिर्फ क्या ऐड किया मेरे कोड में? W3 school was already there. What did I add it to go inside it is only the information that is /html. तो वो क्या करेगा? बराबर वो फोल्डर के अंदर लेके जाएगा. इसके भी अंदर मुझे जाना है, तो what I will type is html_styles. html_styles.asp. So it is taking me to that particular page. So what is the meaning of this? w3schools.com करंट वेबसाइट ऑलरेडी पता है, मुझे सिर्फ आगे के दो चीज में जाना है, इसलिए मैंने सिर्फ उतना ही मेंशन किया. So when I'm talking about this page, current website is already known to me. What I'm doing is I'm only navigating to this particular page. Okay, by clicking on this HTML tutorial. Understood? No problem if you write from HTTPS also. तो वो बराबर वो पेज पे लेके जाएगा. Both the ways can be done. But if you want to directly go from the current website to any folder, you mention only this much part. But if you want to go from start, you mention this full entire link. Both of them can work. Okay. Are you understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
So if you don't remember in this way, so you make a practice that you write entire URL. No problem. But in that case, you have to understand that first part is current website. After first slash, the second part is folder, and after the second slash, the remaining part is the particular page inside that folder. Okay. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. Now again, see the next concept. Link to a page which is located inside the same folder as a current page. Abhi isme what I have added only default.asp. That means either in the current website, where am I? I am already inside the folder HTML. When I'm already inside the folder HTML, what part I have to mention is I just have to mention the name of the page. What is the name of the page? HTML_styles.asp. .asp. So what did I meant? Write only the page where I want to go. When I press enter, it will automatically take me to that particular page. So if you are on the main website, mention the name of the folder and name of the page. If you are already in the website in the folder, just mention the name of the page. And if you do not remember all these things, if you directly mention the entire link, it will take you to that particular link, the folder of that link, and then the page of that link. Are you understanding?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now next is the SRC tag. So we all know what is the SRC tag. Why is this source tag used? Or when it is used with
File
image.
path.
हाँ, it is used with the image tag. क्यों हम उसको image tag के साथ use करते हैं? Because we want to mute. Why do we use it with the image tag? To mention the location where your image is located, and from that location it will display the image on your website. Okay. Along with that, we had also seen this width and height. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So what was the width and what was the height? The image, that is the image_girl.jpg. This image will be displayed with width of 500 pixels and height of 600 pixels. Remember, every time the unit for image is pixels. Okay. So the girl image will be displayed with 500 pixels in width and 600 pixels in height. Okay. Should I run this code, or you already have seen the output? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So the source tag is used to mention either the entire path where your image is located, or if your image is inside the same folder where your code is, just give the name of the image. See to it that you give a proper extension, .jpg, .bitmap, .bmp, .png, whatever format your image is into. Okay. Then we know what is the width and the height attributes. We have to mention inside the image source itself. Okay. Inside the image tag only, we have to mention the width and the height. Then we also know what is the alt attribute. What is that alt attribute?
Alternative attribute. If the image is not displayed with any error, then this alternative text will get displayed instead of image.
Correct. So if I have a problem in loading an image, let it be any problem, a image problem or an internet problem, alternatively, instead of image, a text will be displayed. When it will be displayed, if at all I have added this alt attribute. If the alt attribute is not added and still you have a internet connections or an image problem, you will not get an image on the output. Okay. So where you have to add this attribute, you have to add this attribute right after the source tag. So first you give the name of the image or the name of the image which you want to load. Then you give the alternative text into the double quotes, followed by the width and the height, and then followed by close of the image. Okay. Is this understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
We have already executed this part of the code earlier. Then we have also seen the animated images. So it is not necessary that we can have only a image on the website. If at all we have any animations, those animations can also be displayed in the form of an image on your web page. Okay. So what we have to do, we just have to replace the proper source with the animated extension. If you want to add an alternative, what will that alternative do? Again, if that animated image is not getting displayed properly, the text will get displayed. Again, your width and height can be mentioned with the style. If at all you don't want to use style, you can use normal width and height also. So you can use either width and height in a form of style, or the one which you are using here can also be used for an animated image. Do you remember this? Yes, or no?
ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
So we have already executed this. Then this part was also done, image as a link. So we have seen text as a link. We have seen button as a link. We have also seen image as a link. So if I want that when I click on an image and you should take me to a link, I can also have that. So what you have to do is open the anchor tag, mention the link which I want to go. Okay. Without closing the anchor tag, open the image tag, write the name of the image, specify the width, specify the height, and then close the anchor tag. So what will happen? I will have an image. of smiley, and when I click on that smiley, it will take me to this w3schools.com page. Do you remember this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then next is the style attribute. We have also seen the style attribute. In case if I want to add some styles like color, font size, we can do that with the help of a style attribute. So we had seen how to add a color to a particular text. How do we add a color to this particular text inside the paragraph? By using the style attribute. So style is equal to color into colons, red, and close the double quote. So what will happen? It will give a red color to this particular style. More about the style, that is font size, font style, will be done when we start with the third chapter, that is CSS. Okay. For now, just remember that we have studied one type of style, which is giving a color to a text. Okay. Do you remember we have done this also?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now next is image map. Now this is something new to you. Now what is image map? With HTML image maps, you can create clickable areas on an image. Now for example, on the website, if I search for an image, okay, if I search for an image, and now in this image, if I want to give names to each and every characters, like for example, if this is Hulk, so when I bring my cursor over here, and it should give me a name called as Hulk, and when I click, it should take me to a page of Hulk. Okay, when I click here, a logo of Captain America, so when I click here, it should show me the information of a Captain America. Okay, now if I click here, it should show me the information of Thor. Okay, so if I want to create any clickable areas on an image, in that case I have to make use of this image map. तो अगर इमेज पे मुझे मैं किधर भी क्लिक करूं तो वो कैरेक्टर या उसके बारे में मुझे इंफॉर्मेशन देना चाहिए. So to apply this type of concept, what do I make use of? I make use of image map. And that is what called as clickable areas on the image. That means you can click on any part of an image and it should show the information of that particular character. So to do this, what you use, you make use of a tag called as map tag. Where you use this map tag, you use this map tag inside the HTML. Okay, so an image map is an image with clickable areas, and the areas are defined with one or more area tag. So remember, जब भी आपको image map concept use करना है, you have to make use of two tags. One is a map tag and another is a area tag. Let us see how do we work with this. The idea behind the image map is that you should be able to perform different actions depending on where in the image you click. Okay, to create an image map, you need an image. Obviously, we will require this image, and we require some HTML code to make that area clickable. ठीक है, तो एक तो image का code as it is रहेगा, क्योंकि वो image display हो इसलिए. उसके अलावा क्या रहेगा? Extra HTML code which will be talking about the map tag and about the area tag. Okay, now let us see that. An image is inserted using an image tag. We all know that. The only difference from other images is that you must add use map. So agar when you want to make a use of this concept called image map, तो खाली image से काम नहीं चलेगा. Image के साथ आपको use map word use करना है. ठीक है, या फिर use map attribute use करना है. जिससे क्या होगा? It will combine the concept of image with this mapping concept. अभी तक हम क्या use करते थे? सिर्फ image use करते थे image display करने के लिए. बट अभी हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं? इमेज के साथ क्लिकेबल एरियाज भी बना रहे हैं. सो व्हेन यू वांट इमेज विद अ क्लिकेबल एरियाज, यू हैव टू यूज एन एट्रीब्यूट कॉल्ड एज यूज मैप इनसाइड द इमेज टैग. ठीक है, सो व्हाट इज द सिंटैक्स? सी इमेज सोर्स वर्कप्लेस डॉट जेपेग. तो ये क्या करेगा? वर्कप्लेस डॉट जेपेग वाला जो इमेज है उसको इंसर्ट कर देगा. अगर इमेज नहीं दिख रहा है तो ऑल्टरनेटिव टेक्स्ट क्या डिस्प्ले होगा? वर्कस्पेस. बट अभी मैंने क्या बोला? वी आर यूजिंग द कंसेप्ट ऑफ क्लिकेबल एरियाज. So along with this source and alt attribute, what attribute we have to make use of? This use map. So can you see I have made a attribute use map over here. In front of
Yes,
that
ma'am.
you have to In front of that you have to mention some value. What is that value? We will see when we look at the code. But remember, अभी तक हम सिर्फ इतना पार्ट यूज करते थे इमेज को डिस्प्ले करने के लिए. बट अगर अभी मुझे इमेज को क्लिकेबल एरियाज भी बनाना है तो आई हैव टू यूज सोर्स as well as use map. Alternative is again a choice. Okay. So a use map value starts with a hashtag followed by the name of the image map, and it is used to create a relationship between the image and the image map. So जब भी use map use करते हो, remember one thing, it should always have a hashtag. Hashtag को क्या follow करेंगे हम? मतलब hashtag के बाद क्या होना चाहिए? आपका name of the image map. Okay. So what is the name of my image map? It is work map. But hashtag should be there. Let us see the example. So how do we create an image map? So we add a map element over here. Okay. The map element is used to create an image map and is linked to the image by using the required attribute name. So we have map name is equal to work map. The name attribute must have a same value as that of the image use map attribute. Image use में क्या नाम था? work map. सेम नाम किसमें होना चाहिए? मैप एट्रीब्यूट में भी है क्या सेम नाम? यस, वर्क मैप सेम है. अगर इधर वर्क मैप 1 है तो इधर भी वर्क मैप 1 होना चाहिए. अगर दोनों के नाम अलग हो गए तो आपका क्लिकेबल एरियाज और मैपिंग प्रॉपरली नहीं होगा. सो व्हेनेवर व्हाटएवर नेम यू यूज फॉर दिस एट्रीब्यूट, सेम नेम शुड बी यूज्ड फॉर दिस एट्रीब्यूट आल्सो. ओके. नाउ नेक्स्ट इज along with this map tag we know that we have to make use of this area tag also. ये area element क्या करेगा? It gives us the coordinates or it gives us what type of shape that particular image is of. Okay. Rectangle हो सकता है, circle हो सकता है, polygon हो सकता है, या फिर entire region हो सकता है. तो अगर सिर्फ rectangle है, so you have to specify the area as rect. If it is circle, you have to specify is at circle. पॉलीगॉन है तो यू हैव टू स्पेसिफाई इट एज पॉली. अगर पूरे रीजन में किधर भी क्लिक करो इंफॉर्मेशन दिखना चाहिए तो यू हैव टू कीप इट एज डिफॉल्ट. इफ यू सी दिस पर्टिकुलर इमेज, नाउ इफ आई वांट टू क्लिक ओवर हियर द लोगो और द शील्ड ऑफ कैप्टन अमेरिका, इज इट सर्कल? यस. सो व्हाट विल आई सिलेक्ट द एरिया? आई विल सिलेक्ट द एरिया एज सर्कल. ओके. अगर मुझे किधर भी क्लिक करने के बाद ओपन होना चाहिए द डिफॉल्ट इंफॉर्मेशन, so I want to keep entire region as clickable. So in that case, what I will put the area as, I will put the area as default. Okay. So if you want, you can keep entire region, or if you want, you can keep a specific shapes. So if you want to keep specific shape, see to it that you mention the specific name of the shape. And if you don't want to keep a specific shape, you can make use of default, which will do what? Click on any part of a region, it will open the information for you. Okay. Now see, for the shape rectangle. Now can you see this computer? My screen is also rectangle, my keyboard is also rectangle, my phone is also rectangle, but my cup of a tea is circle. So for object 1, that is computer, and for object 2, which is phone, I will make use of shape called as rectangle. But for object 3, which is a cup of a tea, I will make use of a area called as circle. Okay. Now whenever I use these areas, I have to specify some axis, x-axis and y-axis. If you remember rectangle कैसे बनता है, you require some values in x-axis and you require some values in y-axis. If it is circle, you require either a radius or some diameter or some circumference. So every shape is being made by using some values. Okay. So if it is rectangle, you have to mention the x-axis and y-axis. If it is circle, you have to mention some radius or some diameter. So whatever values you write, those values will be in the form of pixels. Why? Because you want to display it on a computer and computer understands only pixels. उसको बाकी unit, centimeter, meter कुछ नहीं समझता है, उसको सिर्फ pixels समझता है. So whatever value you put, those values should be in the form of pixels. ठीक है. तो अभी ये कंप्यूटर का क्या पिक्सल्स है? 34, 44 पिक्सल्स है. ठीक है. अभी किसने ये पिक्सल्स दिया है? आपको ट्राई एरर करके ये पिक्सल्स को आइडेंटिफाई करना है. ठीक है. मे बी अगर मैंने पिक्सल 4,4 दिया तो कंप्यूटर के एकदम कोने में चला जाएगा. 100,100 दिया तो बीच में आ जाएगा. So you have to keep on trying these numbers so that you get an exact location. Nobody is going to tell you what is the exact location. ठीक है. So this is again the coordinates for your pixels moving from top and moving from your margins. अभी क्या हो रहा है? ये जो लोकेशन है कंप्यूटर का, ठीक है, उसको मैंने ये लोकेशन पे फिक्स किया है विद द वैल्यूज 34, 44. ओके, सो ये कोऑर्डिनेट्स जो है 34 एंड 44 वो क्या है, 34 फ्रॉम लेफ्ट एंड 44 फ्रॉम टॉप. सो ये जो लोकेशन है 34 दैट इज फ्रॉम द लेफ्ट हैंड साइड और 44 है दैट इज फ्रॉम द टॉप. ओके, next what I have done, coordinates 270 and 350 ये क्या है, these are nothing but the left margin and margin from the top. तो पहले क्या था, पहले 34 और 44 था, अभी मैंने उसको चेंज कर दिया 270 और 350 से. So I am keep and trying all these values so that I get an exact location. Okay, now if you want to see how it is going to work, let me show you with the examples on the W3 page itself. Okay, now see, क्या है इधर, let us remove the unwanted part. I have an image, the name of that image is workplace.jpg. workplace.jpg में क्या क्या है, कंप्यूटर भी है, आईफोन भी है और ये कॉफी का कप भी है. ठीक है, ये पूरे इमेज का नाम क्या है, workspace.jpg. ऑल्टरनेटिव टेक्स्ट क्या करेगा, अगर मेरा इमेज डिस्प्ले नहीं होगा तो वो ऑल्टरनेटिव टेक्स्ट डिस्प्ले करेगा एज वर्कस्पेस. यूज मैप क्यों यूज किया है, बिकॉज हमको इसको क्लिकेबल एरियाज बनाना है, इसलिए आई हैव मेड अ कंसेप्ट और यूज द कंसेप्ट ऑफ यूज मैप. यूज मैप कैसे यूज करना है, हमेशा आई हैव टू मेक यूज ऑफ अ हैशटैग फॉलोड बाय द नेम ऑफ अ इमेज. ओके, और एनी नेम विच एवर नेम यू वांट. सो आई हैव हैशटैग एंड केप्ट द नेम एज वर्क मैप. ठीक है, विड्थ एंड हाइट इज व्हाट, द विड्थ एंड द हाइट ऑफ अ इमेज, ये पूरे इमेज का विड्थ और हाइट है. अभी मैप नेम क्या होगा, मैप नेम शुड बी सेम एज दैट ऑफ द यूज मैप. सो इट इज वर्क मैप, इट इज वर्क मैप सेम. सो along with that I have to make use of a area tag. एरिया टैग को क्या बताना है कि शेप रेक्टेंगल है, उसका कोऑर्डिनेट्स क्या है 34, 44, 270 एंड 350. अगर ये इमेज डिस्प्ले नहीं हो रहा है तो उसका अल्टरनेटिव टेक्स्ट कंप्यूटर होना चाहिए और वो कौन से पेज पे लेके जाना चाहिए, computer.html पेज पे लेके जाना चाहिए. So to go to this particular page, I have used the H reference. Why? Because when I want to give a link, I have to give a link with this H reference. Okay. I have closed the map tag over here, which was opened over here, and your area tag should always be inside the map tag. Close the body, close the HTML. Now, when I run this program, where I am supposed to click which shape, which is rectangle. Okay. So when I click on rectangle, it is opening the page of a computer. Can you see that?
Yes, ma'am.
So how is that possible? It is possible by using this concept of use map along with the attribute of map and area. Is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, why there are 4 coordinates?
Your rectangle is made out of how many coordinates?
Okay.
रेक्टेंगल को बनाने के लिए कितने कोऑर्डिनेट्स लगते हैं, x1, y1, x2, y2? yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
एक मिनट. तो वन इज x1, y1, x2, y2. अगर मैंने ये रेक्टेंगल बनाया है, ये रेक्टेंगल बनाया है, तो ये रेक्टेंगल को बनाने के लिए कितने कोऑर्डिनेट्स यूज हुए हैं, ये पॉइंट पे x1, y1 एंड ये पॉइंट पे x2, y2. yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
So this point is x1, y1, this point is x2, y2. So x1 एक कोऑर्डिनेट, y1 एक कोऑर्डिनेट, यहाँ का x2 एक कोऑर्डिनेट और y2 एक कोऑर्डिनेट. So total 4 coordinates. Understood? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Therefore we have 4 attributes. ठीक है? Now next is the image map clear to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now next is how to add a background image in an HTML. That means अभी तक हमने क्या देखा था, छोटा इमेज ऐड करने का, बट बैकग्राउंड में इमेज अगर ऐड करना है, so what we use is we use this concept of adding a background image in HTML. How do we do this? We can easily add a background image in HTML document which will be displayed on the web page using the 2 methods. Which are those 2 methods? एक तो background attribute ही use करो जो HTML tag है. दूसरा, you make a concept or you use a concept of CSS, that is Cascade Style Sheet. ठीक है, या फिर स्टाइल यूज करके बैकग्राउंड डालो या फिर HTML का बैकग्राउंड टैग यूज करके बैकग्राउंड डालो. Let us see both of the concept. If I want to use an HTML tag, these are the three ways in which I can use the tag. Body background is equal to image.jpg. This is the one way. Second is body background slash home slash summit slash desktop slash image.jpg. ये क्या है, पूरा लोकेशन जिधर मेरा इमेज सेव्ड है. दूसरा क्या है, बॉडी बैकग्राउंड इज इक्वल टू, ये पूरा एक लिंक है जिधर मेरा इमेज सेव्ड है. ठीक है, सो दीज आर द थ्री वेज, विच मीन्स व्हाट एम आई ट्राइंग टू से हियर. अगर मैंने HTML कोड के अंदर ही HTML टैग यूज किया बैकग्राउंड, तो दिस इज द वे वेर यू ऐड. किधर ऐड करेंगे हम, लेट अस सी दिस. I have a document type, HTML open, HTML close, head open, head close, title open, title close. This is not required. If you require, you can add. If you don't want to add, you cannot add. Abhi, I have opened the body tag. I have closed the body tag. Now, when you want to put a background image, where you have to use this background tag, you have to use this background tag with the body tag. ठीक है, अभी तक हम लोग क्या करते थे, बॉडी ओपन करके इधर ही ऐसा, this was a tag to open the body, yes or no? But now inside the body only I am going to add a background. So body background is equal to what? The image or the link of the image which I want to put it in the background. Okay. उसके बाद मैंने क्या लिखा है, Java point. That means this is a text. HTML tutorial, again this is a text. This page helps you to understand the background image. ये text है. Again, and the section helps you to understand how to add a background image. ये भी text है. Body gets closed, HTML gets closed. So with this background tag, what I have done is, ये जो image है ये link पे, वो image background में set हो जाएगा, जिसके ऊपर आपके ये part as a text लिखे हुए आएंगे. Okay. Now let us check whether this is working or not with the image as a link. Let me remove this head and title and all. Okay, so this is a part of an image. ये Java point एक text है, HTML is also a text, this is also a text, and then this is also a text. Let us save this. Okay, the image has not come. Let us change the name of the image. We will put the image of the girl which we already have in the folder. Now what I will do is I will replace this background with the name of the image that I have, doll.jfif. Okay, so this is doll.jfif and then close. So my background will be set with this image followed by this text onto it. Let us see again. Wait a minute. .jpg. JPG. Okay, give me a moment, wait. Girl.jpg. When you make a HTML, when you make the HTML and open it after some time, the changes you do in the code sometimes don't get executed. Try save as again. Okay, I'll try to save as again. Save as bg.html. It's HTML. Who executed mom Naz? No, it is still not happening. Okay, you can you all try at your end after I finish with the lecture?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Try at your end. What changes you have to make in the code is you just have to put in the body tag, write a background and give the name of the image and see to it that image is inside the same folder. If it is not inside the same folder, give the entire path. Okay. So that is how you add a background to your web page by using the HTML tag. Now same, what is the second concept? You can use it by using the style sheet also. So if you want to do it with the style sheet, what is the difference? You have to add a extra code of a style over here. Okay. Now see, I have opened the HTML tag. I have closed the HTML tag. Open the, forget this all. Open the body tag and then, sorry, open the body, close the body. Now, if you see in the body tag, I have not mentioned background over here. Why? Because I'm not adding it as a part of HTML. I'm going to add it separately as a style. So to add separately as a style, you have to use the style tag. Open the style tag, close of the style tag. Inside the style tag, what you have to add is you have to add an image. So inside the style, you have to write body, open the body, mention the background image link, close the body, and then close the style. Okay. How you will add over here background dash image and then the URL of the image. So what is this URL of an image? I have taken this image from this URL. Let me first see if the URL is working. URL is working. Okay. So I have taken this image from this particular URL and I have mentioned that URL in this particular style. After that, I have opened my normal body of HTML where I'm going to write this text, close the body and close the HTML. Let us see if we can run.
Ma'am,
हाँ, बोलो.
can we use body tag twice in a page, in a code?
Yes, this main body is for the body of your HTML, but this body is inside the style, which is compulsory inside the style. See, this thing will get clear to you when we do CSS. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
You see, this body has open and close. That means ये start हो रहा है ऐसे, फिर आप body लिख रहे हो और फिर ये tag close हो रहा है. But if you observe this body of a style, it does not have any opening and closing anchor brackets. Can you see those?
No.
Yes.
हाँ. So that is a difference. Okay. Let me run. Hope this gets run now. No. File, save. Okay, maybe I can show you from the W3 school itself. Wait. This was part of image. Yeah, see this. I have HTML open. I have HTML code closed. I have style opened over here, in which I have a body where I have added a background image with the name of the image. I have closed the style, opened the body of HTML, mentioned the text, and close the body of HTML. So when I run, the image is there in the background and then the text appears onto it. Can you see that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Let us try to do the changes over here with only the name as girl.jpeg.
Ma'am, only single inverted comma or double inverted comma?
Single, followed by semicolon is there. What was the name? bg.html. No. Maybe I'll try this later and I'll show it to you in the next week.
Ma'am,
Okay.
we
Ma'am,
have
the
to put
style
style
should be
before
in
that.
head, right?
Style
Yes,
should
yes.
be
In the head tag, na?
Before body.
yes. Style should be in the head and I've removed that head. Correct. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes. For style you have to add a head tag. Correct. Now let me see. No, still it is
Ma'am,
not.
have you saved that?
Ma'am, did you save? Yes.
Yes, I saved. I press Control S.
Ma'am,
Okay, ma'am.
we always input style before body.
क्या बोल रहे हो? एक मिनट.
मैम बॉडी स्टाइल के अंदर बॉडी को मत रखो.
स्टाइल के अंदर बॉडी को क्यों नहीं रखूं? रखना
ऐसे
चाहिए.
ये वाला परफेक्ट है. ये आपने जैसे लिखा ये वाला बराबर है.
एक सेकंड, मैं इसी को
उसके
यहाँ
बाद
पे.
एक दूसरा बॉडी भी लिखा है.
तो ये बॉडी टैग तो चाहिए ना, क्योंकि मैं ये टेक्स्ट डिस्प्ले कर रही हूँ ना इमेज के ऊपर. ये सी लिसन टू मी वन थिंग. ये जो पार्ट है ना, ये आपका स्टाइल शीट का पार्ट है. स्टाइल शीट से यूज करके मैं इमेज डाल रही हूँ. और ये जो पार्ट है ना, ये आपका HTML का पार्ट है. तो आपको जो आउटपुट दिख रहा है ना, ये जो टेक्स्ट है वो कैसे दिख रहा है? बिकॉज आई हैव एडेड दिस बॉडी, इसलिए आपको टेक्स्ट दिख रहा है. समझा?
हाँ समझा मैम.
हाँ, एक मिनट. अभी आई हैव कॉपीड द सेम कोड. नहीं, सेम कोड कॉपी करके भी क्यों नहीं आ रहा? यस, बिकॉज दिस माइन इज ओनली गर्ल. नाउ लेट मी चेक. हाँ, आया. सुनो. So if I, एक मिनट, let me try one more thing. If I remove this, what is it happening? It's saved, okay? See, without head also it is coming. So there was some mistake in the name only which I was typing. Now see, HTML is open, HTML is closed. HTML ka body is open, HTML ka body is closed. Why I have written this body? So that you can see the text onto it and you can imagine कि वो image background में है और उसके ऊपर text है. ठीक है? I have added a background image by using a style tag. I have opened the style over here. I have closed the style over here. Now in this style, a background image is added, which is a part of a body. Okay. So style ka body may you have added a background. So open the body, close the body. To write the image, you use the syntax background dash image colon URL and the name of the image. Now if I remove this body, जैसे आप बोल रहे हो ना कि दो बॉडी क्यों रखा है, now see the changes what will happen. It will show you only the image. Why? Because there is nothing text on it. So to add a text, HTML के अंदर बॉडी लिखना जरूरी है. Okay, so that you understand कि इमेज पीछे है और उसके ऊपर हम टेक्स्ट लिख रहे हैं. That is इमेज बैकग्राउंड में है और उसके ऊपर हम टेक्स्ट लिख रहे हैं. Are you now understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Understood?
Ma'am,
हाँ.
ma'am, is it necessary to put semicolon after every style attribute?
Is it necessary to put semicolon after? ये
Every
वाला
style
लाइन.
attribute. Yes, ma'am. In the last.
हाँ, ये दिस इज अ सिंटैक्स. ये सिंटैक्स है. अगर ये सिंटैक्स मतलब क्या, जैसा है वैसा ही लिखना है. वैसा नहीं लिखा तो
Okay,
आउटपुट
ma'am.
समझा? So understood up till here?
Yes, ma'am.
So you,
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ. What you will be trying is you will be trying the background tag with the HTML. हमने स्टाइल शीट के साथ ट्राई किया, हमारा HTML टैग के साथ नहीं हो रहा था, तो वो आप ट्राई करोगे घर पे, और नहीं होगा तो you'll put it in the web design group. I will do it again for you. ठीक है?
Yes,
Is it
ma'am.
clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
हाँ,
ma'am.
so with this we have completed with 4th chapter. Okay? Any doubts so
Okay,
far?
ma'am. No.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
Give me your attendance. I have a meeting. If I see you. So today is 15th. Ayman,
Present, ma'am.
Nawa,
Present, ma'am.
Shreya,
Present, ma'am.
Savla Arushi,
Present, ma'am.
Ansari Mohammed,
Present, ma'am.
Shah Prem,
Present, ma'am.
Shah Purav,
Present, ma'am.
एक मिनट हाँ. Preet, Jenil, शुभम.
मैम एक्चुअली वो एक मैरिज अटेंड कर रहा है इसलिए आई थिंक उसका उसने माइक वाइक बंद रखा है.
ठीक है, तो दैट ही शुड राइट टू मी ना पहले. शुभम, मार्टिन,
Present, ma'am.
मसीरा,
Present, ma'am.
कौशिक,
Present, ma'am.
रिमी,
Present, ma'am.
मानवी,
Present, ma'am.
पार्थ, देर,
Present, ma'am.
पटेल, जय. आज नहीं है.
Present, ma'am.
मुझे लगा डाउट नहीं पूछा तो जय नहीं है लगता है. माज,
Present, ma'am.
समर भी नहीं है लगता.
Present, ma'am. Present, ma'am.
स्वरंगी,
Present, ma'am.
नंदनी,
Present, ma'am.
आसमी,
Present, ma'am.
कुंज,
Present, ma'am.
हाँ.
Present, ma'am.
हाँ, ऋषभ,
प्रेजेंट मैम.
हाँ, क्रिश,
Present, ma'am.
जल्दी करा. रितेश,
Present, ma'am.
वृत,
Present, ma'am.
रोहन,
Present, ma'am.
कुणाल, अक्षय,
Present, ma'am.
हर्ष,
Ma'am, Kunal present. Ma'am.
हर्ष,
Present, ma'am.
नील,
Present, ma'am.
मीरेन,
Present, ma'am.
Krishna,
Present, ma'am.
Viren,
Present, ma'am.
Sneha,
Ma'am, she has a connection problem, so she left. Ma'am,
Present,
she is
ma'am.
present.
Present, ma'am.
Nehal, Nehal, it was there, no? Ankita, Ankita, Kunal,
Present, ma'am.
Pratham there, Roshan,
Present, ma'am.
Dhruv,
Present, ma'am.
Meet,
Present, ma'am.
Rishabh,
Present, ma'am.
Meet there,
Present, ma'am.
Kunal, 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 Mitali,
Present, ma'am.